Hi guys, welcome to my channel and don't forget to subscribe. My topic was all about ethical issues and challenges. Stakeholders of corporate environment. In corporation, stakeholders means a member of groups without whose support the organization would cease to exist. Here are some examples of corporate environment stakeholders: shareholders, employees, customers, suppliers, creditors, governmental agencies, community, special interest group. As stakeholders, they have to face the different ethical issues. Here, there are three ethical issues. Ethical issue number 1. Developing ethical culture, eliminating conflict of interest, enhancing cross-cultural ethics, boosting fraud prevention, aligning risk management to corporate governance, equitable actions to every shareholder, fostering acceptable values in interorganizational relationships. Ethical issue number 2. Unbiased relationship with employees, appropriate disposition to acquisition and use of intellectual property, observance of acceptable standards in finance, adherence to genuineness of proposition in sales, marketing and representation, application of technology for improving human race, effective use of acceptable production and assurance technique. Ethical issue number 3. Promoting gender equality at work, participating in community development, accepting full responsibilities for its action, prohibition of bribery. Causes of unethical practices: greed, no time, no experience, breakdown of control, deficient education, circle of influence, poor organizational culture, absence of requisite risk management, gamble, lack of integrity. Ethical issues. In a society reclined on the levers of values, beliefs, and idiosyncrasies of people who act or stand perceived as role influencers or actions modeled therein. REST model of ethical action. Behavior. It is the way a person or animal acts or behaves. Intention. It is the thing that you plan to do or achieve or an aim or purpose. Judgment. The ability to make good decisions about what should be done. Awareness. Knowing or feeling and understanding a lot about what is happening in the world or around you. Approaches for handling ethical predicament. When we say predicament, a difficult or unpleasant situation. So these are the approaches for handling ethical predicament. Utilitarianism is a family of normative ethical theories that prescribe actions that maximize happiness and well-being for all affected individuals. Communal acception refers to the acceptance of specific projects at the local level, including affected populations, key local stakeholders, and local authorities. Religiosity. It is a strong religious feeling or belief. Religiophilosophy. It is a study of the meaning and nature of religion. Personal virtue. Are characteristics valued as promoting collective and individual greatness. Deontology. It is a normative ethical theory that the morality of an action should be based whether that action itself is right or wrong. Integrated corporate ethical framework. It is a set of codes that an individual uses to guide his or her behavior. Common rationalizations used to justify unethical conducts. It is common for us to cover our unethical doing to show that we do or to justify that we are right. It is just a self-serving justification, so the following are the examples. If it's necessary, it's ethical. If it's legal and permissible, it's proper. I was just doing it for you. I'm just fighting fire with fire. It doesn't hurt anyone. It can't be wrong. It is not for myself. It is a fair compensation for a loss. It does not affect my judgment. White-collar crime refers to financially motivated, non-violent crime committed by businesses and government professionals. So here are the types of white-collar crime. White-collar crime 1. Bank fraud, blackmail, bribery, cellular phone fraud, computer fraud, counterfeiting, credit card fraud, embezzlement, environment scams, extortion, forgery, weights and measures. White-collar crime 2, healthcare fraud, insider trading, insurance fraud, investment scams, kickback, larceny or theft, money laundering, racketeering, securities fraud, tax evasion, telemarketing fraud, welfare fraud. Types of computer fraud: computer manipulation, including input manipulation, program manipulation, and output manipulation. Computer forgery, desktop counterfeiting. Tools used for internet fraud: email, chat rooms, websites, message boards, portals, and web application. Types of internet fraud: number 1, credit or debit card fraud, business deceit, recruitment deceit, freight forwarding scam, counterfeit check scam, advance free fraud, non-delivery of goods or service fraud.